call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. That is all praises to the holy name of the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I'm going to give double honors, blessings to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the Shalom to the elect. I want to get into some more revealings of the man that is ruling the world right now, as pertaining to Job 9 and 24. Some more revealings of this man's wicked schemes, all right, and wicked policy, as outlined in the scriptures. It talks about how he shall have craft to prosper, all right. And in these revealings, basically, we're in a time where the man of sin shall be revealed. Okay? It's fucking Satan. Fucking Satan. Alright? So, it is a ongoing campaign from the men of the Lord, from the seers, from the prophets, to bring these things out as they are revealed, okay, to see the wicked inner workings of what this devil was doing the whole time, all right. And that ultimate revealing will be when the Most High peels back the curtain and shows you everything this fucker was doing behind closed doors, all right. But we're just scratching the surface. All right. And we have another report here that the fucking Esau's police force was surveilling people through their phones and devices the whole fucking time. All right. And this is one of many reports, different things where evidence has been stacked up on you, where it's been shown that you're remotely surveilling on people through their phones, their tablets, different smart devices. We have the proof right here. It says, right, article entitled "Police Admitted to Snooping." Okay. Canada's law enforcement has reportedly confirmed it's been using malware to infiltrate mobile devices and collect data. Okay. The RCMP have disclosed that they have used spyware to infiltrate mobile devices and collect data, according to a public statement made on Thursday by a Canadian rights organization. The CCLA claims it found the revelation buried in a document presented to the Canadian Parliament on June 22nd, 2022. See, so a lot of the things that they do, according to that craft policy, wicked policy, it's hidden right in the documents, the very documents that these people fucking vote into play. All right, it's in the fine print and shit. I remember years ago there was a cell phone tax that the California people fucking signed into effect, right under their noses, didn't realize it. It was, disguised in one of those props, and they pretty much signed a massive fucking cell phone tax, and that was gonna affect them. That was gonna fuck their pocket each time they purchased a cell phone. Or it was also like something with the billing as well, to just skyrocket that shit, So a lot of the shit that Esau does, it's fucking in the fine print, man, and it's right there for you. But it's wicked. Like it says, he shall cause craft to prosper. It's unjust to get somebody to willingly sign something over because you used fucking your forked tongue and double speech to get him to do it. It's fucking deception, man. And that's why it's being revealed who this man is. It talks about how shameful spewing shall be on his glory. This is an ongoing campaign, man. It's left up to the what is that? Is it inscribed or no? It's enlisted. The enlisted duty of a man of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is to continually bring these things out. Okay, it says the RC impeachment admission reportedly came in response to lawmakers questioning the government's use of surveillance on Canadian citizens. Okay, this is up north, our neighbors to the north, but it's on a way higher, exponentially higher scale here in America, as you can imagine. And there's a whole bunch more clandestine, covert, undisclosed fuckery that they're doing here in America, right? That's more hidden, that they're not going to reveal to you. It's not a coincidence that that in no other country, I'm not going to say no other country, but the majority of other countries don't allow even a lot of the shit that the FDA approves of. For crying out loud, this is supposed to be the pinnacle of government, the pinnacle of how a country is supposed to be a superpower. But they allow GMOs, but the majority of the world doesn't. It's madness. It says, as stated by the CCLA, this marks the first time a police service in Canada is openly admitted to using controversial and invasive surveillance tools in targeted investigations. Okay, we don't have to read more. That's the crux. All right. So just as and we've been fucking telling you, the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, starting with the men, Abba Vivens, his constituents, and primarily the men of Great Millstone, the leadership, apostles, and elders on down, man. Okay? Last fucking 3 decades, which is all that really matters, Is that really relevant? The last 3 fucking decades, man. All right? Let's get it straight in the scriptures, because the Most High is revealing this, man. All right? And he's showing the world that this is not the way that the world should be conducted, man. All right? And the Most High is he's ultimately gonna turn this thing right side up. That's an oppressive fucking, that's pure oppression. That's why it talks about how oppression maketh a wise man mad. Okay? Doesn't start at the top of Sirach 10. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Okay? So, a wise judge, meaning the man who's in rulership, who is the earth given into the hand of. Alright, this man, Esau Edom, the white man, who's he's the picture of he's like, he has made himself the picture of what a man's supposed to fucking be. Pretty much the pinnacle of man. He's painted himself as, and as he's depicted himself as that, and has had the rule to back it up. He has the power and ability to influence the whole fucking world in whatever way that he wants. Okay? And he could have done that in the way of righteousness. He could fucking, the snap of a finger, influence the entire world in the way of righteousness because of his influence, because of his power and stranglehold over the world, and all the different things that he's done to set this shit up. Okay? But he's done it in a way of wickedness. He's instructed them in the way of fucking of transgression and iniquity. All right? The fucking left do dirt shit. It says, see, the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And his government, when you look at, goes into like the rule of the mind, but really goes in like the rule of the people, right? How the rule of the people is being governed. Pretty much how the society is being governed. It's not well ordered. As you can see, the people are not okay with you fucking spying on them, man. Period. It's unlawful and it's wicked. And it's really, this fucking, this man, another, a component of him setting himself up as the Most High, sitting in the place of the Most High, setting himself up as the Most High. Okay, poseth and exalteth all that is the Most High. That's what he's doing, is a form of that, by having constant tabs of you. And as you see, it's going to culminate fucking remote surveillance. Think about it, because you talk about this thing remote. You can remote in. You can be in fucking India, where the dot head can fucking remote into your phone from a million miles away, and fucking thousands of miles away, and fucking reprogram your phone, or do shit in an app in your phone right there in front of your fucking face, and you could see the mouse moving and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's remote, to remotely surveil into the phone's camera, into the phone's fucking speaker with ease, and not only pick up live surveillance of video and audio, but then access all the shit on your fucking phone, all the things in your apps, your passwords, whatever the fuck they want. Okay? That's not okay. All right? That is not okay. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so his officers, on what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Okay? And we'll just keep it simple terms for this one, because you can get complex about into the specifics of this man and what he does, right? And how the people do the same. But we'll just say it under the umbrella of wickedness, okay? And even on this topic of surveillance, okay? So the people want to keep tabs on. He wants to keep tabs on the people and these bitches and shit, and even niggas. They want to keep tabs on people as well, but we'll just keep it under the umbrella of wickedness. As he is engulfed in the wickedness, so are the fucking people out here, man. But in the same way, they're in mourning. They're in fucking mourning, man. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. All right? Because There's no profit. There's no profit in this society. All right, there's only loss, only L's that are being had in this society from both sides. Okay, because this man is fucking destroying himself, his own posterity, his own population increase. Fucking, he's destroying himself through one of the main things that's crazy. These phones and all these devices and electricity, even something as simple as electricity, but all that goes into that, this technology and shit, which is ever increasing, it destroys you. Okay, it breaks down your body, your cells, your internal organs, and it's playing with fire. Okay, all these radio waves, radioactive waves. Okay, in different forms and strengths that are affecting these people in different levels of severity. That's destroying you. Okay, either slower rate, from whatever rate it is, but you're being fucking destroyed by this man's technology. Okay, there was even a quote by Rudolf Steiner in the 1920s, 24. It said that humans can not go on developing in an environment that's permeated on all sides by electricity, namely radiant electricity. Okay, this was in 1924. And he went on to talk about, he said, even today you can see the effects of how people cannot perceive and comprehend news and information that's being given to them. They can't comprehend it on the level that they used to, even a generation before. This was in the early 20s. You know what I'm saying? This was in the early fucking 20s. Look how much technology has skyrocketed. So we're in a death trap, man. Look what this man has done to himself and the people. He's destroyed them. Okay, so there's no profit to be had, especially when you talk about this little what they call this temporal pleasure. Fucking this little artificial happiness that you can have in the form of really wickedness. They can't really get it, but drugs and different things to alter the chemical balances in their brain. For example, a lot of these drugs that they do, they'll release the serotonin, and it gives you euphoria. That's the different artificial ways they have happiness here. Retail therapy, which is another way, form of, like, when you buy shit, you get that rush. But it's all fucking fleeting. It's all temporal, and it's artificial. Okay, there's no profit here. And in due time, the Most High is going to destroy it. That's another way. He's going to sell one over that's profitable, but before that, what does it have to happen before that? It's got to be destroyed, man. It's in Proverbs 29:2, and the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay? So that's an object of mourning, to be fucking spied and snooped on. Okay, in the ways aforementioned, remote surveillance, audio, vision, and video, and then tapping into all the shit on your phone, which nowadays everything's on your phone, all your bills, all your contact with people, including your intimate contact with with a spouse or concubines or whatever it may be. That means, so that, it gets real personal. That goes into you know, maybe something that you might not want to divulge, like your medical status. But now, like for example, say with the C19, he could tap in, see, oh, this motherfucker's got the shit, and then see where you've been, contact trace you, and then fuck you, and then nab you up. All right. Uh, um, endless, endless scenarios of oppression, man. Endless scenarios of oppression. Okay, and that's what we're dealing with now, right now, in this man's fucking society. And that's why we say, how long? How long till this place is destroyed? That's why all the actually all the people of the world are yearning and have an earnest expectation for the destruction of this place. Okay, it says in 2nd Esdras 9. Okay, because this is also going into the uproars of the people. All right, this is as our job, as you know, previously stated, that it's our job as for this ongoing campaign to perpetually reveal and bring out the shit that this man does as it comes out. And another part of that is the uproars of the people, noticing and pinpointing in current events where there's occurrences of uproars of the people, and this is it. Okay, we mentioned about revealing the man of sin, that the man of sin shall be revealed, shameful spewing shall be upon his glory. Okay, the revelation is to use that word in the fucking article, revelation, the revealing of who the fuck this man is, this fucking Satan himself. Okay, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, the son of the wicked. Fucking Esau Edom, the so-called Caucasian man. Blue-eyed devil. Hey, they were onto something. Not just the revealings, but it is also pinpointing in current events, because this is according to the prophetic timeline, to pinpoint in current events where uproars of the people are going down, and this is what we and we have that here, man. This is an uproar of the people. The motherfuckers. It was an activist group that said, no, we're not fucking okay with this being snooped on, and they're bringing it out. What to do? What? Because they're cool with it? No, because they want us. They're standing for immediate reform. We will not be fucking spied on. Fuck that, you know. That's where in times of past, where the citizens, where the people would storm the Bastille, where they take up arms up against the government and say, you're not going to do this. See? This is the uproars of the people. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently yourself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. I just said all that in layman's terms. When you start seeing these things that I'm telling you in the scriptures, the prophecies, when you start seeing them in current events, in these last days, then what? Then you'll know that it's the very same time where the Most High is visiting this place, and he's visiting it for a process, to start the process for it ultimately to be destroyed. That's the end goal. All right. It says, the highest begin to visit the world which you made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, he's telling you that the highest is visiting the world right now in the forms of those things. Most High is all up in that revelation of police tapping into your shit. Okay. Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world, had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Okay, so this is an indicator of the end. Absolutely. And finishing off in Romans 8:19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. And this is why there's no way to put to keep tabs on. There's no way to quantify. There's no way to regulate what this man is doing, even just in the form of surveillance, of fucking keeping and a constant watch on you, man. And that's what he wants to do with his shit. His device, man. The subdermal. You know what I'm saying? The MOT. The mob. He wants to keep full-fledged bodily, mental watch on you, constant, man. That's what the I'm just gonna come out and say it. That's what the RFID microchip, implantable microchip, that they're gonna attempt to put the mark of the beast straight up. We're gonna fucking say it. That's what he's gonna attempt to do in the ultimate form of attempting to set himself up as the Most High, to keep tabs on everything you fucking do by having an implantable microchip in you that can control your every fucking action, let alone can monitor everything going on. Every fucking thing, man. All right? Most High is not going to let him do it. But that's why that's why the people even want to get the fuck out of here. And a lot of them, they don't even know it, but it's deep down within them. There's a quote by Salakia. There's a quote by who's that? Let me bring the quote out. It says, it's by Haruki Murakami. Everyone deep in their hearts is waiting for the end of the world to come. And this is why, man. Because this man needs to be put out. The people are in mourning because oppression and wickedness is governing this whole society, this whole world. And it's left, it's far left, it's gloomy, it's devastating. Okay, it's pure fucking hell. It is this state of hell. Yes, indeed, it is a condition that they're in their heaven, but to an extent, because ultimately, this state of being in life, what we like to call the left-hand side of life, where Esau is in rulership. It's known as Esau's world, but even when Esau wasn't in rulership, when it was fucking the different empires, the Babylonian Empire, what were those coolies, or goddamn, you know, the Arabs, whoever the fuck was in rulership, any point from the time, except the 40 years of Solomon's reign. But even that was still hell. It was still hell on so many fronts. Separation from the Most High. Are you serious? But since the fall of man, since the curse that were put on Adam and Eve, when they did what they did, the curses that were put on all mankind, we've been in fucking hell, experiencing the separation from the Most High, in these, what is known as the chains of darkness. Nothing worse than being in these bodies, okay? That's why even a Rothschild, or whoever it may be who's at the top of the fucking food chain on this planet, and you don't know his name, I'll tell you that, but even he is suffering the burden of this fucking body, the countless burdens of this body, man. The chains of darkness. Serious? Okay. So we are indeed in hell. It talks about the sweat of thy brow. Just to mention a few things, pain in childbearing. That was never intended. So it's hell on all levels, man. And everyone is ultimately yearning for this destruction to usher in the manifestation of the Most High's kingdom, man. Straight up. and here is just yet another reason for that, okay? By the hand of the fucking so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, man. By the hand of the wicked, let's say that. All right? In like manner to reveal, for in the process, because it's in the process Most High set up to reveal and then to destroy this fucking guy, man, so we can get to the kingdom. So with that, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kadash.